Let's talk prevalence and incidence. So first, prevalence. The definition is up here. The prevalence is the number or proportion of a population that has that illness or that disease at a certain point in time. So in this graph here, this is HIV and AIDS. The red line is the total number of active HIV or AIDS infections. So I've circled that here. This is your prevalence. So HIV is not something that we have a cure for yet, so it keeps adding up over time. The new number of cases add on to the ones that were there before for a total number of cases. So for example, if we look at 1990, there were about 750,000 active cases. So that is the prevalence of HIV at that time. If we look at 2005, it looks like there's about 1.1 million HIV cases in the US. So that's the prevalence, the total number of cases. If you look at that time, the total number of cases that are in the population. Now, how is that different from incidence? Well, let's look at incidence now. So incidence, the key word here is new cases. It's the number of new cases in that time period. So that's this blue line down here. I've circled it. So if we look at this, in 1990, there were, it looks like about 80,000 new cases of HIV in the US. So that's the incidence, but there are already a bunch of cases from the years before that. So those 80,000 are part of the 750,000 total cases of prevalence. So the incidence line is low because it's only looking at new cases each year. And then for prevalence, you're adding those up. Now for something like HIV that lasts your whole life, the prevalence and incidence are pretty clear. For something like the flu, where the symptoms might only last a week or two, you have new cases that show up. You also have the number of total cases in the population, but you also have people that are getting over the flu leaves, and so you have people leaving that prevalence group. So for diseases that don't last very long, this prevalence number will change a lot. For a disease like diabetes, HIV, or asthma that you have for your whole life, then this prevalence line will be usually very different from the incidence line. But incidence is new cases in that time period, and prevalence is your total number of cases in a population.